What if the most powerful man in the kingdom fell in love with a girl who cleaned his floors? Not a princess, not a noble, not someone with connections or a powerful family name. Just a girl, a servant, a nobody by society's standards. But she had something that money can't buy and power can't fake. And because of that, she walked into a palace as a maid and left as the mother of a king. This is Dong Yi, and this story will change the way you see yourself. Welcome to Beyond Recap, where we don't just watch dramas, we learn from them. Today we're breaking down one of the greatest Korean historical dramas ever made, Dong Yi, a 60-episode masterpiece that aired in 2010 and swept every major drama award that year. But don't let 60 episodes scare you, because once you start this show, you will not stop. Let's get into it. The story begins in tragedy. Dong Yi is just a young girl when her father and brother are framed for crimes they never committed. They're killed, she's left alone, hunted. Dangerous men are looking for her. And what does she do? She runs toward the most dangerous place possible, the royal palace. Why? Because she spotted something, a secret hand signal, a clue, and she's determined to find the truth, clear her family's name, and bring justice. So she enters the palace as a water maid, the lowest of the low. She carries buckets, she sweeps floors, she bows to everyone. But she watches, she listens, she learns. Here's where it gets interesting. The King of Joseon, King Sukjong, is a powerful, sharp, and complex ruler. He's surrounded by politicians who lie to his face every single day. But one day, he encounters this girl. She doesn't know he's the king. He's disguised as a common court official. And because she doesn't know who he is, she speaks to him honestly. No politics, no manipulation, no agenda. Just truth, just wit, just her. And the king? He's shocked. He can't remember the last time someone spoke to him like a real human being. She makes him laugh. She makes him think. She challenges him without even knowing it. And slowly, without planning it, he starts falling. Not because she's trying to impress him, not because she's playing games, but because she's genuinely the smartest, most honest, most courageous person in that entire palace. Now here's what Beyond Recap is all about, the lesson. Dong Yi teaches us something powerful. Your background does not determine your destiny. She came from nothing, no money, no title, no connections, but she had intelligence, integrity, and purpose. And those three things, they opened every door. She didn't rise because someone gave her a chance. She rose because she was impossible to ignore. In a palace of people competing for power, she was the only one focused on truth, and truth eventually always wins. Ask yourself this: in your own life, are you building real value or just looking for shortcuts? Because Dong Yi shows us the person who does the right thing consistently, even when it's hard, that person always ends up on top. Now, why should you actually sit down and watch this show? Because it has everything. Romance that feels real, not rushed. A love built slowly through respect and trust. Politics and betrayal that will have you talking to your screen. A female lead who is genuinely brilliant, brave enough to face armies, but humble enough to remain kind. And a story based on real history. This actually happened. Dong Yi was a real woman. Her son became the 21st King of Joseon. This isn't just entertainment. This is a lesson in resilience, strategy, love, and human dignity, wrapped in the most beautiful Korean costumes you've ever seen. 60 episodes, you'll finish them and wish there were more. That's your Beyond Recap for today. If Dong Yi's story moved you, if it made you think about your own potential,